So I'm super excited to get my hands on my first little bit of 40th anniversary of Gunpla stuff. And the first little bit that I have here is the RX-78-2 Gramps and a Zaku 2, but in the UNIQLO colors. And yeah, I'm actually really excited for these. So what is going on, Gunpla fam? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, this is the place to be for all things Gunpla. And today we're checking out something a little bit special. I don't usually get too much, or actually now that I think about it, I don't think I have any Gunpla that is like branded with somebody else's brand. I see a lot of that stuff in Japan. They have like the ANA labeled Gundam and stuff, and I always thought that that stuff is really cool, but I've never been able to get my hands on any of it. So when I saw that UNIQLO was doing a 40th anniversary kit for both the RX-78 and the Zaku, I just had to get one of those. So that's what we're looking at today, is those two kits right here. I'm gonna pop these together for you guys. And I actually haven't even opened them yet. They are still sealed in the package. So I am super stoked for these, even though, you know, I'm sure that they're not anything too crazy special, but for me, they're kind of special because they're kind of my first ones. So we're gonna check these out. But before we do that, let's check out some of the swag that I got. In order to even get these, you had to buy X amount of shirts from UNIQLO. I believe it was, if you wanted to get one kit, you had to buy at least 3 shirts. And in order to get both kits, you had to buy at least 6 shirts. So I actually bought a total of 6 shirts, 3 for myself and 3 for Mina, but I got to keep all of the kits. So yeah, let's jump into the shirts real quick and I'll show you what I got there. All right, guys, so here are the 3 shirts that I got from the UNIQLO sale. And as you can see here, the very first one that I have has got to be the nice one with the runner on it. This was actually the first shirt that I saw a part of this collection. And I already knew right off the bat that this was definitely gonna be one of the picks that I had to take. But yeah, we've got a nice little cutout here of a runner. And this is labeled as a granddad shirt because you've got the RX-78-2. One cool thing is that his head here is actually embroidered, where the rest of this is like printed. All of this here is printed, but this is actually like stitched in right here. So looking at the runner that they've got here in the front, it looks like we've got maybe the eyes, part of the V-fin, part of the face. We've got the chest pieces here. These look like feet pieces. One of the cool things about this shirt compared to the other shirts is the fact that if we look here on the sleeve, we get another little stitched in Gunpla logo right there, which is really cool. And of course, inside of the neck here, we have the UT label from UNIQLO. I think UT is like a line of their shirts. I saw that they have like a bunch of different graphic tees. So I think that's what that's referencing. We also have the UNIQLO symbol here, as well as this really cool 40th anniversary of Gunpla symbol. So that's the front side of that shirt. And I think this is the only shirt that I got that didn't have anything on the back. Some of the other shirts, as you guys will see here, do have stuff on the back, but this is a good looking shirt. This was the first one that I saw, and it was a must buy, definitely a must buy. All right, and now the second shirt that we got, I went a little bit to the other side of things, I guess you could say. So well, for this shirt, we got the Sananju shirt, as you can see here. And that's what we've got here, kind of in that Char's like deep red color. This one is really nice. This is actually the first one that I wore yesterday when we first got this. I threw this on, had to, couldn't wait, right? But anyways, so we've got this nice kind of a deep red kind of going on. And if you look here, and the neck, we have that same UNIQLO symbol there, as well as the 40th anniversary of Gunpla. Another cool thing about this one is that on the sleeve of this one, we get Char's symbol. So this is the first shirt that I got that actually has something on the back of it. And as you can see here, there's a nice picture of the Sazabi there, as well as some writing. And I'll throw this down here so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. So we've got the MSN04 Sazabi, the picture of the Sazabi there, with the Neo Zeon Char Aznavour's customized mobile suit for a new type. So this one is, you know, another really cool shirt. This was one of my favorites on there. They had a Zaku one in there that I really wanted, but I couldn't get that one as well. It was already like $100 to get all of these. So, and then last but not least, this was another one that as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's one that definitely has to come with us. So on this one, we got none other than the RX-93, the new Gundam. And this one actually looks pretty plain on the front. You just have this nice little new Gundam kind of like popping up. Kind of looks like one of those stickers that you see on like people's cars where they like pop up over the like over the glass or like over the window seal. I forget what those are called. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But it kind of looks like that. Then we've got the RX-93 new Gundam here on the front. Inside of the neck here, we have the same logos as we have on the other ones. And for the arm on this one, we have Amuro's logo. So really cool. And this one, as well as the Sazabi one, does have a nice backing on it. And this one I'm actually really pleased with as well. This one is probably my favorite one because I love how they have the funnels here on the back, as well as Amuro's logo. And then of course, some labeling for him. EFSF Londo Bell unit, Amuro Ray's customized mobile suit for new types. So awesome shirts. I'm really happy that I got these. So you guys will definitely see these show up in some of the videos that I'm doing. So, and I believe that they still have, they still have these in stock. So if you guys want some of these, just head on over to UNIQLO.com, I believe it is. I'll leave a link or something here on the screen for you guys. And yeah, head on over there so that you guys can get you some of these shirts. All right, guys, so here is the moment we've been waiting for. Time to jump into these kits. And I'm actually really excited to go ahead and pop these together. So let's go ahead and get started on these. I think, let's go ahead and start with Gramps. Let's start with Gramps. We'll go ahead and knock him out real quick. All right, so finally got the Gundam wrapped up. One thing I will tell you guys about this kit is this is not one of the newer designs for the RX-78. You can kind of just tell that this is one of the older kits that they've kind of based this off of and just kind of recolored it. Nonetheless, I'm still very happy to have it. And you know, this is not meant to be like the coolest moving kit or action posing kit. It's just meant to be a nice little trophy really to put on your wall. So let's check it out. And here he is, and he looks pretty good, I would say. Now, one thing that you may notice here is that this is actually molded in 2 different shades of white. So he's kind of got like this darker kind of a opaque white, and then this is, and his chest is like an actual like super bright white, like crazy colored white, right? And then he's got his nice little shield here with the black cross. And as you can see, we also do get some decals for this guy. I've decided to use some of them. I had to use the UNIQLO one here because I mean, that one just looks awesome. I had to use that, as well as the RX-78-2U. And I'm not really honestly sure what the 2U stands for, but whatever. I've also added the EFSF on his kneecap here. And I also went ahead and went with the gun in his hand. Now with this kit on accessories, you do get 2 beam sabers and an extra hand so that you can actually go ahead and use beam sabers with this kit if you decide that you don't want to have the gun in his hand. Also with this kit, you do get 2 sets of stickers, 1 foil sticker sheet and 1 regular sticker sheet. I will say I'm not a fan of the eyes on the foil sticker sheet because it's actually 2 separate stickers. I would much prefer it if it was just the one like wraparound. Oh, other than that, you also get the sticker for the front and rear camera here, and that's pretty much it for the foil stickers. And then on your regular sticker sheet, you get an assortment of things, including that UNIQLO sticker that we stuck on and the 40th anniversary of Gunpla. I can't forget about that sticker. As you can see, I put that right here on his shoulder. And that's probably actually my favorite sticker on this whole kit right here. Other than the UNIQLO, I think the UNIQLO looks pretty sweet too. So that's it for your stickers. For runners, you get a total of 4 runners with this kit, so there's not much really here in the box. And you do have polycaps on this one with a couple of extra pieces left over, but for the most part, pretty much everything on these runners gets used. And last but not least, we have our manual here. And you know what, guys? This just dawned on me. I completely forgot to look at the box. That's all right. We'll go back. So here's our manual for this kit. And one thing I'll say is I really love the pose on the front of this manual. I think this is a really good looking manual. You've got the high grade symbol up here, the original Gundam symbol, as well as the 40th anniversary symbol. And I think this looks really dope. Also down here in the corner, you'll notice that we have the UNIQLO and the Bandai symbol side by side, which I think that looks very nice. And one thing I really like about the backdrop of this is this giant UNIQLO going on in the background. So I think this is a really, really nice cover for this manual here. And inside, it's pretty much a standard manual that you would see anywhere else. Very small, short manual, only 3 pages, but you'll see that we also get some color pictures here on the back with his action poses and the markings. And those markings and those pictures are in the UNIQLO colors. So also on this side of the booklet, you have the final color page of the assembly, and that's also done in the UNIQLO colors. So that's pretty cool. And so last but not least, let's go ahead and knock out the box real quick since I forgot to do that at the beginning. Don't worry, we'll do it the right way on the Zaku here in a second. So here is our box, and we can see that the box actually looks very much like the cover that was inside of the booklet in there. So you've got your, you got Granddad here on the front with the 40th anniversary of Gunpla, the UNIQLO, and the Bandai symbol here. We've also got the high grade symbol and the original Gundam symbol there on the side as well. Flipping to this side right here, there's really not much of anything over here, just some regular information. Also, take note that of like how thin these boxes are, which is kind of crazy too. But on this side, we have not much. We've got this UT, what is this, a QR code, I believe? So we got this UT QR code. It looks like this actually takes you to some of the clothing. So you could scan that and get to the clothing, as well as UNIQLO logo and the Bandai logo here, and a nice little tiny shot of Granddad over here in the corner. On the sides, of course, we just have that front shot, and same thing over here on that side. So pretty good looking box, I'd say. I'm happy with it. I'm actually going to keep this box. I don't usually keep boxes, but I think that for some of my more obscure kits, I do want to go ahead and hold on to the boxes. So I'm going to hold on to this box as well as the Zaku box as well. So that's all for Granddad. Let's go ahead and jump into that Zaku and knock that one out. All right, so let's go ahead and do the Zaku the correct way. So here we are with the Zaku 2, and this is the UNIQLO's customized mobile suit. So just like we had with Granddad, we've got the 40th anniversary of Gunpla here in the corner, the UNIQLO up here in the background, high grade, original Gundam symbol, the UNIQLO in the corner, and the Bandai. And again, I think this is a really good looking cover here. I'm definitely gonna keep this box as well. I think between these two boxes and my Wing Gundam box, I think those are some of my favorite box arts so far. So that's what we have there. And then on the side, just like on the other suit, not much there to speak of. And same thing on this side, we've got the QR code where it looks like you can go and scan to get to the clothing. And then we have the label here telling us what it is, as well as the Zaku 2 over here in the corner. Same picture that we have there on the front on that side, and same picture there as well. Oh, one thing I just noticed about these is, well, I guess because they're like promo kits, but there's no Bluefin logo on these anywhere. So yeah, all right, let's jump into this guy, and yeah, let's go ahead and knock this out. All right, and here we are, guys. Here is the Zaku all finished up, and this looks pretty good too. I mean, now he does have kind of quirky reds going on. There's like 2 different shades of red that he has here. If you look closely, you can see he's got this one particular red in the chest and the kneecaps here, and it's also present there in the feet. But then on the other parts of his body, this is more of like a burgundy red. So it's a little weird when you look at it. I'd almost say that these red in the chest area and the knee area here is almost like a hot, like almost I don't know, not like a hot pink or anything, but kind of closer to that hot element. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool little kit. Again, don't get one of these thinking that it's going to be like some high res, crazy looking, you know, awesome, amazing looking high grade, because they're not. They are definitely not. They're just kind of cool kits to have to commemorate the event. So definitely keep that in mind, that these are just cool kits to have. Don't get one thinking that they're kind of crazy, amazing looking. But still looks good. I'm still very happy with it. So taking a look at him here, he's got his rifle as well as his heat hawk. I do like the fact that it came with a little side holster here on the side so that he can actually put his heat hawk here on the side of him. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, no other weapons, but you do get 2 extra set of hands here, so that you can either put the heat hawk in the right hand or put the rifle in the left hand, so you can actually swap. And that's actually pretty cool, because I mean, not all kits nowadays even come with both sets of hands for, you know, for both sides. And just like Gramps, this did come with a couple stickers. You do get this one foil sticker here for the eyes. And as you can see, I used that for the one mono eye, as well as this small little sticker sheet as well, where you get, you know, the UT, you also get the UNIQLO symbol, and the 40th anniversary. I also went ahead and put one of the Xeon stickers on as well, but I decided, just like with the Granddaddy, I didn't want to overdo it, so I didn't put every sticker on here. But as you can see, we've got that mono eye on there. We've also got the mobile suit model number here, which is still just the MS06 SU. I'm not really sure what the U stands for, but I'm sure that's unique to UNIQLO. Oh, that's probably what it stands for, right? Yeah, duh, UNIQLO. Anyways, so then we've got the UT here on the skirt. On the book, they kind of show it on the chest, but I didn't really like that placement, so I decided to put it here. And if we look here on the side, we've got the UNIQLO here on the shield, and on the top of the shield, I decided to put that 40th anniversary right there on top. So just like with the Granddaddy Gundam, this came with 4 runners, where pretty much every last piece was used. Not really, I don't think there was anything left, honestly. Now that I'm looking at this, yes, there's nothing left on the runners here. So he's completely empty. There are a couple poly caps left, but nobody's worried about those. So last but not least, guys, here's our manual for the Zaku, and it looks pretty much exactly the same to the Gundam one, but I still do really love this cover on the front. I think that really looks awesome. And opening it up, we have, again, pretty much the same thing that we had out of the Gundam, black and white on the first half of this booklet, and then of course color on the second half. So if we start here from left to right, we've got the action poses that they have here, which are pretty cool. And then below that, we have some of the markings just telling you where to put some of those stickers, but by all means, you can kind of put them wherever you want. For example, they wanted me to put the UT sticker on the chest here, but I didn't really like how that looked, so I put it on the skirt. And then of course, they've got that UNIQLO sign on the right, on the shield here on the right. So then of course, you've got that front cover. And last but not least, you've got the final assembly page, which is done up in color, which always looks really nice. So yeah, here they are, both together, both fully done up. And yeah, like I said, you know, I'm happy with them. They're not the most flexible things in the world. They're not the prettiest things in the world. But if you're just a Gundam fan and you just want to have something nice to kind of remember the 40th anniversary by, then yeah, you could definitely go ahead and pick some of these up. And actually, if I had some extra ones, I would probably paint these, but because I don't have any extras, I'm just gonna leave them the way that they are and put them up in the Deltoff somewhere. So I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Please be sure to follow me on Patreon, where you can support the channel and you can gain early access to next week's upcoming video. And I do that every week, so whenever a video drops on Wednesday, I also drop the following video, on Patreon at the same time. So that pretty much does it for this video, guys. I appreciate it. Please be sure to like and subscribe down below. Leave me some comments, leave me some love down there, and check me out on Instagram. And yeah, that pretty much does it. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Oh.